3:15 at Cat Dancer with Jim Boelke. How you doing, Jim?
I'm good today. This is good. I'm looking forward to a great show.
Yeah, day one. It's day one, and it's very busy here, actually.
To start out for the morning, it looks great.
That's a good sign. Very good sign. Okay, so you've got a lot of awesome, interactive, innovative cat toys, but today we're going to focus on the wall scratcher. So
Okay.
tell us about the wall scratcher.
Okay, this is a scratcher for cats. Cats need to have a place to scratch because they need to keep their claws healthy and keep the sheath knocked off of there. And cats like to scratch on a vertical surface, but attaching a scratcher to a wall or something else, a lot of time that's a difficult thing. So we created one that has command strips.
Command strips?
Yeah, they're made by a large company in Minnesota that I can't exactly say their name.
I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, good. But they attach to the wall and they allow us to put the cat's wall scratcher on the wall without damaging the paint. And there's little tabs that we use on the side of this that hides the command strips.
You know, I could have used this about a month ago because my cat just started scratching. We have a leather mirror, a mirror that has a leather border. The leather's all torn up, so I'm going to have to take one home with me.
I'll arrange that.
So keep going.
All right. Well, not only does
It gets better.
Yeah, because it also comes with our signature product, a cat dancer. This is the best cat toy on the planet, hands down. We've been doing this for a long time.
How you named the company, Cat Dancer.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to tell that story in a second.
I will if you'd like. Okay, all right. The wall scratcher, though, it also comes with a cat dancer, is included in every one of them. And there's a place right on the top of it where you just insert the cat dancer and it turns the scratcher into a play station for the cat. So he has a place to come and play as well as get his claws sharpened up.
Does that just keep moving? Or I would imagine if the cat even walks by, it starts to move.
Right, just a little bit of breeze, a little bit of motion, and that attracts the cat and gets him over there. And it'll keep him away from your sofa or whatever else that he's scratching on.
Good. Now, okay, Jim told me a story about how Cat Dancer came to be. I think you got to share it with everybody.
When I was in college, I had several jobs, and I had a couple of cats, and I was too poor to actually buy cat toys. So one of my other jobs, besides the shelter where I rescued the cats, was in a factory where something like a cat dancer fell on the floor, and it was my job to pick that stuff up and clean up the factory. And one night I picked up a cat dancer and tried to throw it away, and I realized
It was just this piece of wire.
Just a piece of wire, and I went, I'll bet my cats would play with that. And I took it home, and darned if they didn't do backflips. And I lived in a house with a couple of guys, and we always had lots of guests over. And
guests, a.k.a. parties.
Okay, yeah, it was college. And I just got so many requests for people that had relatives or friends that had cats and wanted one of these little toys. So for 3 or 4 years, I gave them away. And then after a couple of years, I had a guy that say to me he wanted 200 of them to give to everybody in his company because he thought it was the best cat toy he'd ever seen. And I kind of had, like you said, that aha moment where maybe there's a business in those.
Hey, I could actually make a living with these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. I love that story. One thing before we go now, you have a show special going on with this. What do we call this?
Yeah, that's our cat charmer. That's our rainbow cat charmer.
Can you you can actually hypnotize a cat with this?
Cats see the world kind of like an old Lucy show. They don't see a lot of color, but they see tints. So a fire engine to them is like a light pink.
Okay.
But what they do see is contrast between light and dark. That's how they see well at night. So by using both light and dark colors in that, it's really easy to see the motion. And that's what you're talking about, is that it's almost hypnotic when it starts to move in that snake-like way. And that's exactly what a cat feels like, snake. And cats and snakes are just not friends.
No, they're not. Hopefully we won't see any snakes around here.
Well, I'm sure there's some, but not in this booth.
Right. Excellent. All right. Well, you definitely got to make it down to booth 315, Cat Dancer. Meet Jim Boelke in person. And in addition to the wall scratcher and the hypnotic device, there are a lot of other great, innovative, interactive cat toys. Don't miss it.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's good to meet you.
And you.
All right. Have a great show.
Thank you.